Alrighty, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a series called Play Like a Pro, where I'm going to be going over pros' gameplays and learning how they play. This way we can incorporate their techniques into our own playstyles. Alrighty, in the first clip we have Savage here and his opponent under here. Now let's think about really what type of the play that Savage could actually go for to actually shoot his opponent. He can edit this there in some way, and maybe hopefully he tricks his opponent, falls behind them, does a right hand peek. Whatever he does, there is still a chance that this guy can react to it and find the way to counter it, whether that's jumping up and taking a left hand peek. Sure, you're not in the best position, but at least you can trade back some sort of damage, maybe swing the fight in your favor, especially if Savage missed his shot. But instead, Savage does something really smart, and I've seen pros do this before, but the fact that Savage can do this as quickly as he does is pretty insane. So he edits out to the left. Now what does this tell the guy underneath? He goes, okay, Savage is leaving. That means I can escape through the wall that I own. Thank God that he's not editing to shoot me because I'm low on health, low on mats, whatever. But Savage actually is going to use this edit and edit the stair while he's jumping. So he's not even out of the box yet when he finishes the edit. By the time he lands, he's already behind the right hand peak and has a good shot. Even if his opponent didn't fumble this edit and did a normal edit, I think Savage still could have been able to shoot him and dealt some damage back. So that's a very good edit. Now we're going to pressure a bit. Look how he's staying back. He's not pickaxing this guy's wall right here. He doesn't want to get full boxed. And he's purposely using, this guy comes out, he's going to reset this wall, go for a different edit. Maybe he loops around, something like that. His opponent edits, he instantly resets his wall, starts taking a big hurt, hears that and goes, okay, maybe he's running away. Mantle's up, you can't hear the mantle, but hears him on the metal. Now we have this kind of fight like this, and his opponent's there, and this is fucking nice. I haven't seen anybody really go for a play like that, where they jump up on the cone like that. It's absolutely insane, and I think it's a very, very smart play to completely catch your opponent off guard. Now, the downside of this play is that I do think it is pretty risky. If they expect it, then it can be kind of scary. But usually when people edit a cone like this, it's often because they're going to reset it and either drop you down, or they're going to reset it and land on top of it. But like not in the way that he did it, where he's going to flip and land on it like a ramp. But Savage edits it perfectly and does a very nice way to block off his opponent from shooting. And then resets it and phases himself up, and this guy doesn't even know where he is and can't even react to it. So that was kill number 1, and we'll be going over more kills throughout this game here. Alrighty, let's watch this next clip out from Savage. So he absolutely fries his opponent. That's what the game plan when he's sneaking up like this. He's going to run over, take height. He knows his opponent's weak. So diving into the box like this is fine, because in most chances, unless this guy's got a gold pump, which he probably doesn't, you're going to win this fight because you're just going to dive in and kill him. So he messes up the wall, doesn't take it, shoots it, tries to take it, tries to hop in, doesn't work, and then this guy starts shooting. So what does this tell you as a player? So Savage knows that, okay, he's going to try to spray out through the wall. So he's going to try to either spray out at me, spray back to take the wall. Either way, he's spraying it, and he has to switch to his shotgun. So all I'm going to do is let him shoot the wall for me, and then shoot him once with my shotgun and take the wall back. Very smart. Then he does another edit, and he's using the wood here to actually have a right hand peek to swing back into. This way he doesn't need to place a wall. He swings back and just easily finishes off the opponent just like that. Alrighty, here we are with the next clip. Savage had just eliminated a player here, and he really needs the mats here to fight this next guy that just pulled up on him. He's going to build out a bit, and he only has siphon mats. Now, being low on materials means you have to make a really aggressive play, because there's a good chance that your opponent has a lot more materials than you. So you don't want to kind of drag out the fight, because then you'll run out of materials and die. So you want to use the materials you have to go for an aggressive play to quickly eliminate your opponent. So first off, he sets up a very nice box here that gives him a lot of opportunities and space. So he edits the baby wall to the left, and this way he can work out of both of his boxes. He's not kind of restricted to one of them, or he doesn't have to jump over like peanut butter peak to get to one of the boxes and get stuck on it. It's just he can easily kind of flow in between the boxes and use that for his advantage. So he's sitting here, he's letting the opponent take it, goes for a cheeky shot when the guy's attacking the floor, hits him for 80. Now he can start going aggressive. Only has 11 builds, so he really needs to push this. Pickaxing, always waiting for the edits to come. 10 builds. Guys behind a peanut butter peak. Hasn't healed yet. Still hit for 80, so Savage still has the advantage. Takes the wall. Nope, doesn't take the wall. This guy's more zero than I thought. And then good piece control, and then boom. So all he did really is played really slow, let his opponent make some peeks. He knew he still hadn't healed yet, so he can kind of take this aggressive push where he's not actually doing a really safe edit. And he recognizes pretty soon that this guy isn't playing with a cone in this box and doesn't have the wall here. So when this guy does try to run away into this box like he did, Savage knows that he doesn't need to fight for the current wall, he needs to fight for the next wall. So that's what he does, takes his wall, places a cone instantly, and then kills his opponent. Alrighty, this one's pretty quick. He's just using the zip line here to grief his opponent a little bit. You love to see that. If there's any zip lines or stuff around that you can use to break builds, always do that because it makes people kind of panic and kind of get frustrated. He's trying to spray in. He's trying to take the wall. And here he does a nice pickaxe bait to bait his opponent to run at him. Does a wide open edit, hit him for 80, clean. Places the stair immediately inside the box. He's assuming his opponent's going to run backwards. Places the stair to cut him off. His opponent doesn't. His shotgun's already out. He's just taken his out. Misses the shot, which could have been fucking crazy. But thank God his opponent was pretty weak because he decided to run out like that. When you're in these solo cash clips, you should always bait the wall. The very first time you hop on a wall, unless they're absolutely one shot, like if they're like 50 white or like 80 white, then maybe not. But in any other situation, you always bait the very first time you swing on the wall or anytime you get near a wall. So even if you're not swinging on it, like you're spraying with an SMG, switch to your shotgun or have your shotgun out and just hold it. Because a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this too, they just love editing. Like you hop on the wall, they'll edit, shoot, reset, and try to go for something really cheeky while you're keying them. This guy had the auto, so you know he couldn't really edit, shoot, and come out. He could only really run at you with the auto. You can't really hit for that much when you're kind of like 1 to 2 boxes away with the auto. So that's why he just went out with the Psycho Rush play. Didn't work because Savage predicted it and is able to land that 88 shot that basically made sure that he won this fight. Alrighty, now we have Savage keying somebody who's boxed up here. Now this is game number 1, so first off, if someone's boxed up like this, there's a good chance they are weaker in terms of fighting. That's because they're boxed up, they're hiding, they're not trying to fight. And of course it is a smart play later on, but this is technically low elo. So if it, you know, for Savage, if you're not keying, then that means you're probably not a good player or as good as a player as him or a pro or whatever. So he has the confidence already that, okay, this guy's playing placement already. He comes down here, gets the walls. Watch this. Pickaxe bait. Doesn't even swing his pickaxe. He just takes his bat out and then switches to his shotgun. And this guy goes for an edit. He misses the pre-fire. But he already has this whole plan in mind when he's dropping down. He's going to drop down on the wall. He's going to take out his pickaxe. He's going to switch to his shotgun. He's going to go for the pre-fire. And he's going to back up and reset the wall. That's pretty basic. But, I mean, he has it all 100% out. You know, he goes back, builds another box. Perfect. Now he has more space to work with. Comes back on this wall. He's attacking from behind a right-hand peak right here. Opponent resets the wall. Good time to take it when they reset it because it's low. He takes it. I don't think he got it there. I'm not sure. He might have. He's going to fight over this wall now because you don't want to fight in this box if this guy owns your right. Does a pretty psycho edit there. Gets punished for it. Now they're going to go back and probably heal up, chill out, you know, exchange their heals. This guy splash, so he's probably going to be done healing before Savage. Now we're going to go from a different angle again, I'm guessing. Underneath maybe. Yep, slides the cone in the box. Good awareness to do that. And then again, sets it up this exact same way that he does. I wish he would protect his back here because that's a little crazy. But nonetheless, he still has this nice right-hand peek here. Baits it. Opponent doesn't bite this time. Now he protects his back. He must have heard me. Baits it again. Guys armored it. Ooh, he almost caught him there. Good edit there to reset. Wish he hit for more than 40. Always builds a box out because he needs space to work with when he's pushing people. You don't want to be confined to the one box right in front of you because what happens if they take this cone, you fuck up your edit, you missed your shot, you're fucked. You don't have any way out. You have to edit a wall and run out. He leaves the box behind him open so he can always back up into it in case whatever happens. Using his SMG here to take all these builds, sees him run out through the back and he's probably just going to chase him. Oh, he's grappling away, you pesky. He's going to key him, has his own grappler. I think he was afraid of being shot there if he went too high. Guy's taking a big. Getting shot up here on the right. He's got to make a note of that. That was his last armored wall. He already placed one. Now let's look at the box inside. There's no wall here and no wall in the back, so he could work something off that. We've seen this trick already. He does it again. Wall's still low because it's still regenerating back up. Opponent goes up though, however, and starting to... Dude, stop running. Cracks him. This guy's going to look now. Here's that crack. Gets that back wall. Pickaxes. Takes this wall again. Opponent's just trying to run in and just sprays it down. And probably going to go key this guy later.